Greetings, everybody. Ohio Gun Lawyer here from munitionsgroup.com. You can find us at munitionsgroup.com. We are a national law firm. We have professional affiliates in multiple states. We have law partners that are licensed in Kentucky, Ohio, and Georgia. My law partner maintains our other office in Atlanta, Georgia. We're coming to you live from Columbus, Ohio, where our offices are located at 503 South Front Street in Columbus. If you need anything regarding firearms, whether or not it's just a simple concealed carry issue, all the way to a murder charge, hopefully that doesn't happen to any of you, all the way to forming a multi-million-dollar gun company, we are there ready to help you. We solely focus on the firearms industry and do those things. We have professional affiliates and professional consultants from the industry that we utilize on a regular basis. We have the resources necessary to answer any question you may have. Today we wanted to address an issue that came up actually from my good friend Curtis, who is with VSO Gun Channel. And he was asking about conspicuous locations and those what I call CPZ signs, the criminal protection zones. We have these signs, these gunbuster signs, and they have these big circles around them and these big scary X's through them. No guns allowed, for the love of God, we don't want to have guns here because it's just going to start shooting people. Those signs are legitimate in Ohio as long as they are conspicuously located. So, my law office, for example, when we moved in here, they had those signs, and I refused to move in here because my business would not have succeeded if those signs were up. We were able to get the building owner to take those down. But let's use my building as an example. Before I moved in, those signs were up, and they were on all the entry and exit ways, all the ingresses and ingresses. And they were very clearly designated. They were in the bottom corner, but they were still on the front door. They were large enough that you would notice them. I believe they were conspicuously located. Now, sometimes you'll go to like a movie theater or something and you'll see this big translucent sticker on the bottom half of the door. It's got all this OSHA stuff, no smoking, we're ADA compliant, and in the lower like right-hand corner or like right in the middle of it, there'll be a little gunbuster sign or a little CPZ sign. I do not believe that is conspicuously located. I don't know if a judge or jury would agree with me, but I do not believe it is. Sometimes the building owners don't even know it's there because they buy those big stickers and those big packages from these companies that sell them these compliance packets. So what would behoove you to do instead of just going up in arms and yelling at the building owner that they're not going to get your money is very politely ask for the manager and explain the situation. And if they're going to stand by their position, then you just don't frequent that location anymore. But a common one I get is malls. And Curtis had asked me this. He frequents a mall that has multiple ingress and egresses, and the main ingress, the main entryway to the mall does not have a gunbuster sign. It just does not exist. So you can go into the mall, obviously, because it's not prohibited. But then when you come up to the movie theater that's attached to the mall, there is clearly marked a sign that is conspicuously located, based on our discussion that he had informed me of, on the outside of the mall movie theater entryway. But getting into the movie theater from the inside of the mall is a big, open midway that you just walk into the ticketing counter. So there's no door, it's just a big open entryway. And there's no sign. I do believe it's not illegal to carry a gun in that movie theater if that's the way you're going in. Now, if you know there's a sign on the outside of the building, you don't have to testify to incriminate yourself to a crime. But the point of the signs are to notify and to give notice. And if you're on notice, my personal feeling is let's not fight that battle. Just don't frequent that place, try to get them to remove the sign. But if you do carry in through the middle of the mall and you're not testifying or giving statements that you knew the outside sign was there, I think the government would have an extremely difficult case to prove against you. I don't even think you would be charged, to be quite honest. If I was a prosecutor, I would never bring that case. So as always, remember, we don't want to talk to the police. There's a great YouTube video called Do Not Talk to the Police. It was actually filmed when I was in law school, at my law school, in one of my classes by one of my law professors, Professor James Duane. It's a phenomenal video. You should watch it. With that said, what do I think that movie theater could do? They could put up one of those metal advertising signs that you see in those types of entryways, and they could put the sign right on it. So there are things the movie theater could actually do. They just have not elected to do that. So I think they have either no legal counsel or bad legal counsel that doesn't understand the law. They do need to have the signs conspicuously located on all the entryways. The law doesn't say entryway, it just says it need to be conspicuously located. But I believe conspicuous means on the entryway. I know some grocery stores will put it above their customer service counter, but not on the actual door. What I always tell my clients and my students when I teach concealed carry is that once you see the sign, just leave. You know, don't pick that fight unless you feel it's necessary for some reason and you have some money to pay for an attorney if the cops are called. I do not believe they are in compliance with the law when they have it just behind the customer service desk. I do not believe that's conspicuous, but guess what? The law doesn't define conspicuous. With that said, I hope I gave you something to think about today. Please drop your comments below in the comment section of this video. Please share, make this video go viral, share it with all your friends, put it on Facebook, tell your loved ones, tell your 85-year-old grandpa. He likes guns. I'm guessing he's the one who taught you how to shoot as well. He might not know what a computer is, but make sure he watches this. With that said, make sure you are safe out there and carry on.